And as those who secured places in top schools celebrated, anger, frustration and disappointment followed their Form 1 placements as thousands missed schools of their choice. Many parents have come out to express their frustrations after their children were placed in schools they least expected. 30,000 candidates were placed in schools they had not chosen due to unavailability of vacancies in home counties, as Enoxikolia reports.
As Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha handed over the list of people selected to join various schools, Simon Mogambi and his wife Sylvia Masese were quick to check for the fate of their son, Ian Monyenye. He had scored 410 marks in the 2019 KCPE examinations.
1, 2, 3.
The couple had high expectations that Ian was going to join Mangu High School.
That mark squarely put him within the band to join a national school of his choice.
But the results received fell short of their expectation. Ian had missed a slot at his dream school of Mangu. He also missed joining his second choice, ending up at Nanyuki High School.
You see, the frustration is you tell your child to work very hard. Because if you work hard, you get a good school. Generally, if you work hard, you get what you want. So he worked hard, he did his part, but that's not the school we have in hand.
Are you frustrated as a parent?
Nanyuki High School, such a pretty good school. It has the facilities they need. It's as good a school like any other school. But that is not my son's choice. That is not what he worked hard for. He worked hard for a different school. Everything is about perception. And sometimes perceptions help to motivate.
Ian Monyenye is among thousands of candidates who sat this year's KCPE examinations and will miss slots in their most preferred schools of choice due to the huge scramble for positions at top national schools. According to Professor Magoha, a majority of candidates selected top schools which have no capacity to admit all of them, and so some were pushed into schools they had not chosen.
There are those children who choose to select only 2 schools. You select Pangani, and then you select Kenya High School. I can't call my children stupid, but they are not wise. Yet you are supposed to select 11. So when you have already committed suicide yourself, we shall place you where you did not choose.
The CEO of the Kenya Private Schools Association says some candidates limited their placement by their preferred choices.
There are also children who selected the top national schools in a manner that disadvantaged them. For example, those children who selected Pangani, Kenya High, Alliance as their national schools, automatically they were disadvantaged because that is poor choice of schools.
A sizable number of candidates opted to select only 1 or 2 choices of secondary schools against the required 11, thus limiting placement by their preferred choices.
But Simon and Sylvia haven't given up on fulfilling the heart desires of their son.
I still want to believe that I may have another chance at Mangu High School, which was my son's choice. I still want to be optimistic. I know there are times when prayers work.
Enoxikolia, Citizen TV.